Good day everyone, Mr. Cargill here with our next Autocad video. Now in this video we're going to look at how we go about completing this drawing right here. And this drawing is a guitar, and to complete this guitar it will require us to apply some principles of tangency. So with this we're going to start from the base and work our way up. So at the base it says that we have an arc here with a radius of 25, a next arc here with a radius of 25, and the distance between the centers is 50, 25 here and 25 here. So we can draw these two circles with the distance of 15 between them. Alright, so let's draw those two circles. So here, I'm going to draw this circle with a radius of 25. Let me just draw that again because I think I pressed 23, but so that's 25. And then I'm going to draw a next circle right beside it that will have a radius of 25 as well. So this will be 25. The distance between the centers is 50, so I'm going to draw a line from here to here by 50. Then since this is 25, I can just copy this circle and bring it right here. It says that there is an arc here that has a radius of 115. So to get that arc that has a radius of 115, all you have to do is this. On the circle, I'm going to click the drop down arrow and I'm going to select tan radius here. And I'm going to click on this circle because I want it to be a tangent to that circle. Click on that circle and the radius I'm going to type 115, so 115, enter. And here we have our arc. So I can trim the rest of this. So TR, enter, and I'm going to trim this, and we're just left with this part that has the arc right here. So what we can do now is to offset a number of distances. So it says that from here to here is 78, then from here to here is 19, then from here to there is 100. So 78, 19, and 100. So what we can do is this. I'm just going to extend this line out a bit. Extend this line out like this, and extend it out like this. And I'm going to offset. Actually, I'm going to make this line a construction line with like a gray color, so it's not as bright. So I'm going to click on this line and I'm going to type offset, and I'm going to offset this line by 78. Sorry, not 78. I'm going to select through right here. Then I'm going to click on the line and bring it out by 78. So it's there. Then I'm going to offset again, this time by 19. Let me just turn on ortho. So I'm going to offset by 19, and then this time I'm going to offset by 100. All right, good. So then we also have a center line that would be right here. So let's just bring this center line as well. And the center line should be in construction line also. All right, so there we have it. Now, for the rest of it, it says that we have a line or two lines. This line and this line. And the radius is 15. Right? So the radius is 15. So what I can do, I can just do this. I can just draw a line here. No specific distance. I'm just going to draw a line from the quadrant. I'm just going to draw this line. No specific measurement. Then I'm going to click on the line. And I'm going to rotate this line from this point by 15. So I'm going to type 15 as the rotation angle, and that is rotated. But as you can see right here, this is not a tangent because it goes through the circle. So I need to move the circle there and I will find the tangent. To make finding the tangent easier, it would be easier to find the tangent if I turn off nearest in Object Snap. So we have that. We also have this part as well. So we click on this line. Select mirror it from here, from the center line, and bring it up to here. Erase source object. No, we want to keep the source object. Alright, so we have that. Now we have a circle that has a radius of 25 right here. It says that there's a circle with a radius of 25 here, and here there's a circle with a radius of 20, and the distance to the center of this circle from the center line is 20, because it says from here to here is 20. Alright, and it's that distance that goes up by 78. So what we can do is this. We can offset the center line by 20 here, like that. And where the center line meets this line, that is the center of our circle. So then we can select circle here, and I can draw this circle with a radius of 20. So now there's a circle over here with a radius of 25 that touches this circle and this line. So to draw that, what I can do is this. I can simply just select again tan radius and click here, click on the line, and then type the radius 25, and we get that circle that touches this circle and this line. And I can trim this, but before I trim it, I'm going to mirror it. Why am I going to mirror this circle? I'm going to mirror that circle because over this part we also have a next circle with a radius of 25, which is in line with this circle. So we can just mirror this circle. So I'm going to click on the circle, select the mirror command, and mirror it from like here, and just move my cursor down and click down here, and now we have the circle over this side. Erase source object, no, we want to keep the source object. All right, so we have that. So now I can trim over here. So TR, enter, so I can trim here, then I can delete this line. I can also delete this line as well. Yeah. Now here over the right side, it says that we have a circle here that has a radius of 12. All right, and from the center line to the center of this circle that has a radius of 12 is 36 millimeters. So what we can do here is to offset the center line by 36 by 36, and bring that over there. All right, so now we had brought up this line by 19 already, this line right here. The distance from here to here is 19, and that will give us the center of the circle. So we brought up that line already, and we just offset the center line by 36. So now we just found the center, so we can draw that circle with a radius of 12. So I'm going to click on center radius, and from right here, where this line that we offset meets this next line, where the vertical line meets the horizontal line, I'm going to draw this circle with a radius of 12. Enter. So now there's a little curve here, a little arc, and it says that this curve here has a radius of 38, and it touches this circle and this circle here. So what we can do then in that case is this. We can use again tan radius, and we can click on this, and then we're going to make our radius 38, and then we have our circle that touches both those parts. And now we can trim, and I can trim here, and I can trim this, and then delete this. Well, I can trim here, and I can trim right there. Yeah, and then just delete this and delete this. Then we can trim here, and also trim here. Yeah, then I can just simply delete this. Alright, so there we have that. Let me just trim out these parts down here as well, because we no longer need these. So we can trim this, and trim that, and then I can delete this and delete this line. We no longer need that. Alright, we no longer need this line either. Well, actually, let me not delete that line as yet. So here it says that there's a circle with a radius of 10. Alright, that is touching this line here, and is also touching the circle that has a radius of 12. And the distance from the center to here is 6. And we know that because this is the center line. Alright, and from here over here is 6, which means that from the center to over here also has to be 6. So we're going to offset our center line by 6 into the left and to the right as well. So I'm going to select offset. I'm going to set the offset distance to 6. Sorry. So let me go offset and set the distance to 6, and then I'll offset that 6 to the right and 6 to the left, like that. So there's a circle that has a radius of 10, and it is touching this circle and this line here. Let me just measure something. So I'm going to go utilities, measure the distance. Let me just ensure that I have this right. This should be 36. Nice. All right, so we can do this. We can select circle, tangent radius, click on this line, click on this circle and then this line, and then we're going to make the radius 10. All right, and then we get that. Yeah. So let me just double check that that is indeed correct. No, that's not correct. All right, so it touches the circle down there, and then it touches that line right there. Okay, actually touches this line. Oh yeah, so we need to do this then. This is what we need to do. It's not just that line, it touches this line here. So we go tangent radius, click on here, click on this line, and then I make the radius 10. And now we get the circle, that line right there. Well, let me see here and here. Actually, let me do this. If I go tangent radius, I'm just click here and then here, and the radius of our circle is 10. And there we get it. Yeah. I'm gonna trim here. I'm gonna trim here, and then I can delete this. Wonderful. I can also trim this. I can trim here and I can trim here. Now there's a circle here that has a radius of 8 millimeters. This circle, this arc has a radius of 8, and it touches this circle and this line here. So what we can do with that information is this. It touches this line, so we can select tangent radius and circle, click on this circle, click on this line, and we're going to make our radius 8. And there we get the circle. So we can trim this, TR, enter, enter, and we can trim this. Alright, so now I can trim this broken line here, so I'm no longer need that part, and trim here. And I can now delete this line here. Can also delete this. I no longer need that line, and I can delete this. Not going to delete the center line as yet because we need it. Now I'm going to use match prop to match properties. Just going to type match and select match prop, and it's going to say select object. So I'm going to click on this line and match the property to this, right, and also to this, and then press escape. So now these are solid lines. So I'm going to trim these lines right here, right at the line that we are offset by 100. Now the next thing we need to do is to draw a line here, and it says that this line is at 30 degrees here. It's a 30-degree angle. All right, so that's a 30-degree angle, which means that this is a 60-degree angle, since this would be 90 and 30 plus 60 is 90. So we're going to draw this line here. So this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to turn on polar tracking. I'm going to use a construction line, and I'm going to draw this line out. In polar tracking, I'm going to set the increment angle to 30 and 60, and I'm going to draw this line at 60 degrees, and I'm going to bring it out by 16. So I'm going to type 16, enter. Oh, this is from the wrong point. I can just move it because it's already at 60 degrees. So I can just move it to the right point, which is right here. So there we have that line. Now, the question might be, why did I draw this line at 16 millimeters? And the reason for that is because it says that from here to here is 16. So that's why I drew that line, 16 millimeters. So then we have a circle of 12 and a next circle of 10. So to draw those two circles of 15 and of 10, I'm going to select circle, center radius. This just looks a bit long to me. Let me just ensure that this distance is 16. It just looks kind of long. It is 16. Okay. So I'm going to draw this circle here. It has a radius of 12, so I'm going to type 12. There's a circle beside it. There's a circle beside it that has a radius of 10. Alright, so the center from the center of this circle to the center of the next circle is 12 plus 10, which is 22. So I'm going to click on this line and extend it out by 22, enter, and then I'm going to draw this circle here with a radius of 10. Yep. And then it says that we have this, there's an arc here that has a radius of 12. So here there's an arc with a radius of 12. There's a next arc here this arc is a radius of 6. That measurement isn't given on the drawing, but I've seen a next image of this drawing where the measurement for this arc is 6. So we'll draw this arc and this arc here, and then we'll draw this tangent, and we also need this circle here. So let's do that. So here we are going to select tan radius, click on this circle, and the radius is going to be 12. Sorry. Here, and the radius for our arc is 12. There we go. And then tan radius again. We're gonna click here, and the radius is 6. There we go. And then here we have a circle with a radius of 3. So I'm just gonna select circle here. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is draw this circle with a radius of 3. So here I'll draw the circle with a radius of 3, and then I'm just going to bring this up. I'm going to move it up from here to there. Okay, then I'm going to trim TR, enter, and I'm going to trim here, and I'm going to trim here, and this part right there. Then I'm going to draw this tangent. I'm just going to draw a line from anywhere on this circle, bring it to this tangent here, and that small circle. And then after I bring it to the tangent on the small circle, it's obviously not a tangent here because it would cut the circle. So I'm just going to click on it and move it up to the point of tangency right here on that circle. And there we have that. So now I can just use, I can trim TR, enter, and I can trim here, and trim here, and trim here, and trim here, trim here. Then I can delete this. And then I can use match prop, and I can click here and match the property of that to this and this here, and then escape. Then I can delete this line, delete this, delete here, delete that, and then trim here. And there we have it. And that is how you would go about completing this drawing of a guitar in Autocad. So thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, you can drop a like and also subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what videos you would like for me to do. So thank you for watching, and have yourselves a fantastic day.